Hi everyone, I want to do a quick account walkthrough with you so you can see some of the perks you can get on your back office and understand how to change your loyalty rewards points order. It's really easy. Hold on, let me just share my screen with you. Okay, so before I get started, the first thing I want to mention to you is that when you log on to your screen, if it's your first time logging on, you're going to see a screen that with a banner on the top that's going to tell you how you begin to set up your orders. But since I've already done that, I'm going to pace you through after you've actually scheduled your loyalty rewards order and how you can go about picking different things. So the first, number one, is this is the main shopping screen. If it's your first time logging in, as I mentioned to you, you're going to see something down here that says a loyalty reorder versus, actually it is here, a loyalty reorder versus a one-time order. We choose LRP because of all the awesome perks, of course, obviously. And the thing that they're going to ask you to do, number one, is you pick your shipping date. Your products are going to ship every month, but this date can be changed at any time. So that now once you choose a date, you're going to be ready to shop. And you can actually shop in two different ways. The first way I'm going to teach you is actually what I'm going to call the wander through the store way to shop, which is looking at things by category. So you can see we have two category headings here. One is called essential oils, and the other is called oil other products. So under essential oils, we have things like single oils, we have our blends, we have our On Guard products. Here under other products, we have personal care and supplements and then weight management and so on. So if you're looking at this, let's actually choose single oils. So we begin to find out what this is. And you look at the first oil, you say, hey, Arborvitae, I wonder what that's for. You can learn about it. Let's click on the Arborvitae. You can learn about it right here. As you scroll to the bottom, you can find a video about it. You can actually find a presentation about it, or you can find a product information page, or PIP for short. And if you want it, you can add it to your cart. Here we go, whoops, right from this page. And you can see right here that the PV price for Arborvitae is 22, and that matches the wholesale price. And that's true for all of the essential oils. So that's the first way. That's sort of the wander through the store way of finding products. Now let's go back one screen. Second way to find products, actually let's go back two screens, is to shop directly from your cart. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, I've already started a loyalty rewards order, so I'm going to click on my own, I'm going to click on my own loyalty rewards order. There it is, edit. And let's say I want to add, and you see I've added some products into my cart already. I have, starting at the top, I have a Healing Hands donation of $1. I have On Guard, which at this time of the year I'm using almost every single day, myself, my kids, my mom, my husband. And then I added the Daily Nutrient Pack, which is the Lifelong Vitality Pack, minus the Alpha CRS, because this particular month I needed some extra vitamins and I needed some Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, which are great capsules for aches and pains. The other thing that I added were Serenity Restful Soft Gels. We're trying to get to sleep. We've got some traveling going on. So this is my monthly order. And I have to say, it's pretty standard. The only thing that might happen to me is I would take maybe the Serenity Soft Gels off and I would put on Serenity Oil. So if I wanted to add an oil or a product, I would go down here to the bottom and just add quick add by name. And so let me type in lemon, and that's something that I have on my order almost every month. And then a drop-down window comes up, and I would just pop on lemon. And there it is. It says it's added to my order. Where's my lemon? There it is right at the top. I want to show you, point out to you just for a second, there at the top of your LRP order and really at the top of the shopping cart, there's very often a banner up here that tells you about the monthly specials. Now, interestingly enough, I'm talking to you the week Thanksgiving week, actually Tuesday of Thanksgiving week. And the monthly specials actually this month are kind of interesting. From now until the end of the week, we're having Black Friday week specials, and every day they're having a separate BOGO. BOGO meaning buy one, get one. And I've actually been posting in the Yo Oils Facebook page about this. And today we're going to see, hold on one second, let's wait for it to pop up. Yes, so if you buy a Motivate Touch, you get a Motivate Touch when you purchase a Peace Touch. And if you're interested in finding out more about that, it's going to be on the Yo Oils Facebook page, the alumni page and the regular page, same posting. But every month there's going to be a different promo up here. Next month in December, we're hoping that they're going to have their frankincense promo, which is really cool. And they do that usually once a year in December. So we got to watch for that. When that happens, we usually, if you put in a 200 PV order, you would get a free frankincense. So I'm going to talk a little bit about PV for a second. So number one is if you place your order before the 15th of the month, and mine is set to process, you can see here on the 2nd, November 2nd, particularly mine already processed, you will get a product of the month. And this month, the product of the month was, oh my, I can't remember right now, but I believe it was a ginger. And ginger is really good for digestion. It's really good if you are having issues with nausea or morning sickness. It's also great to add into your foods. So that was a terrific free product. Every month, the product of the month is offered to us if you have a loyalty rewards points order, so LRP, over 125 PV that processes before the 15th of the month. So mine is set to process on the 2nd, as you can see, and mine was 139 PV. So that's a really good thing. So I got the free product of the month. So the deals this month, I have to say, are going to be super exciting. We're watching for them every day, and I'm posting them every day, which is really kind of a cool thing. Don't usually do that, but November is one of these really exciting months. So you may have a lot more products that you routinely order, but you want to be able to rotate them through, which is why I'm teaching you how to change your LRP order on a regular basis. Let's talk a little bit about the PV versus dollar amount. Again, I mentioned it briefly, but you can see here, so the PV of an oil, let's take lemon, is 10, and the price of the oil is 10. But if you roll down here, the same thing true of On Guard, 32 and 32. But if you roll down here to the daily nutrient pack, you can see that the PV is 50, and the wholesale price is $59.50, so it's a little bit different. So when you look at your subtotals, you want to make sure that you're looking at this PV number and that it's over 125 if you're looking to get the product of the month or the monthly special. You can only get the product of the month one time each month. But some of these other specials, like for example, the free Motivate Touch, you can actually get a couple of times. There's usually a limit per account because there's so many of us at this point. Now, the total price that I'm going to pay is actually $122. That's for 8 items. I'll pay that amount. And I put in my shipping. Here we go. Let's scroll down to shipping. I asked for economy shipping at $3.99. So I'm going to get a $4 product credit. Here we go. Shipping points earned. I'm going to earn 4 shipping points for my shipping, and then 41.7 for my products that I purchased. I'm at the 30% level already because I've been ordering products for quite a while. As you can see, I have 65.76 rewards points in my bank. And I'm actually going to talk to you a little bit about how you redeem points. So let's actually try to get something for free today. Let's try to get this. Do I have enough? I do. Let's try to get this On Guard for free. Okay, so But I saw, actually, let's get lemon for free today. So if I wanted to use points to get the lemon, I would scroll. Here's the use points column. I would click on the down arrow, click 1 because that's how many I want. And you can see it then pops up at the bottom of the screen in a light yellow banner. The price is crossed out. It's $0, but it's also 0 PV. That's important to note for 2 reasons. Number 1 is you're going to see that the 10 PV was deducted from my remaining rewards points, but it was also deducted from my total PV up here. So if I was trying to reach 200 PV, I want to make sure that I didn't deduct too much and get below what I needed. So right now I'm still at 129, which means I still qualify for the product of the month, which would be at 125 PV. So that's something that you want to make sure that you're checking as you're going to your checkout. The other thing is I have a $1 donation here, but let's say I wanted to actually donate a little bit more. I could go down to the bottom, go to the quick add feature, type in healing, and there we go. I could get a $5 donation or even a product that would actually donate towards Healing Hands. We have a roll-on, a Hope Touch roll-on, and we have some other things. And you can specify if you'd like to donate a little bit more to Healing Hands. And this also can be changed from month to month. The good thing about our loyalty rewards points orders is they're not fixed. We can change the dates. If we need to perhaps get a product a little bit earlier in the month because we're going to be traveling and we don't want it to be sitting on our front steps because we're going to be on vacation, or we want it a little bit later in the month, or we want perhaps to send it to, I don't know, our sister's house. You're going to visit your sister or she needs some extra products. You can send it directly to her by just changing down here. You'd scroll to the bottom and you would change the, you would change the addresses. You'd click on here, manage addresses. It would pop down and then you could type in your sister's address and send the entire order to her, or just a few products if you wanted to her. Changing the date is also super easy. Go up here to this little thing that's a calendar and you would click on the calendar. A calendar would pop up. Here we go. Whoops. And then you would choose the date. You can see the dates available right now because now November is almost past. Are all December dates for next, and that's because my order has already processed. The purple dates are all the dates that are available, so that's really cool. And you can see what it says: date that qualifies for free product of the month with 125 PV order, those are all in purple, and other available processing dates are all in green, and then the unavailable dates are all in gray. And I'm sure some of those dates are not available because they're very close to Christmas and they don't want to get backed up. Now, let's say, I'm going to close this. Let's say you need your products right away. You can do one of 2 things. You can review and process today, and that actually will take you to a following screen that will allow you to click yes, process today. If you do that, your order will not reprocess later in the month. So let's say your order is set to process, instead of on the 2nd, it's set to process on the 12th. And you process it early in the month, it will not process later on. It will process the following month because loyalty rewards orders are supposed to be once a month only. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you is if you redeem points, you can see here, there's a $3 point redemption fee. When I redeem points, I usually redeem multiples at the same time, because whether you're redeeming 10 points for a lemon or 100 points for something else, you're paying the same $3 redemption fee per order. So I tend usually to redeem points in larger amounts. You're also going to get a reminder, an email reminder every month, a few days before your order is ready to process. If you've forgotten to change your order, you want to make sure that you're getting on at the time you get your first email, because you're going to get a second email that says your order is being processed. Once you get that, it's being processed, it's already too late and it's ready to be shipped out. So make sure if you do need to change your your loyalty rewards points order, you're getting online when you get that first email reminder. The last thing I want to make clear to you is that when you get to the end of your order, you want to make sure that you're saving and processing your order. So this time, I can't do that with this particular order. As you can see, when I try to do that, it says I'm not able to select save and process. So for later, for the following reasons. I have items that are being paid for with points in my order. My order contains one-time items. One-time items can only be purchased using the process today option. So because I'm redeeming points down here, I have to process now. Like if I decided to delete this item, and I'm actually going to do that for you now. Here we go. Whoops. So I'm actually not going to buy the lemon, and I'm not even going to use points for the lemon. I could then save and process the order for later on. So I love this LRP program and the product of the month and the shipping points because it gives me a lot of options. I've used points sometimes for gifts, for baby showers, for teachers' gifts, teacher appreciation. I've also noticed that it allows me to get because I get so much stuff, I can be so much more generous with my oils. I'm willing to share when I get so much free stuff, and it makes it easier to part with my oils when someone needs something. So I just wanted to mention that I was at, and this is apropos of being generous with oils. I was at a convention a couple of years ago, and Corey Lindley, who's the chief financial officer, was speaking, and he said, I often have business people asking me, why is your loyalty rewards program so generous? Which if you think about it, it really is. I mean, it's sort of ridiculous. It's that idea that you're getting 30% back over time. It's a huge kickback really on your orders every month. And when you couple that with the months like December, when doTERRA historically does the frankincense promotion, where you get a free bottle of frankincense with a 200-point order, that's a lot of free stuff. So I'm just going to break it down real fast so it makes sense to you. If you're earning 30% back, so 30% of a 200-point order is 60 points of free product. And for the majority of doTERRA products, points and dollars are one for one. So 60 points of free product equals $60 of free product. And then you figure in that you're getting a free frankincense oil, which is basically a $70 oil. And you've gotten a free product of the month tossed in as well, plus your shipping rewards points. So you're getting that back in your cart. You're easily getting 150 points for free for purchasing 200 points of products. And that's really incredible. And so I guess Corey's point was in sharing this as the convention that he said, I often have these people asking me, business people asking me, why is your loyalty rewards program so generous? And his answer was, we know that if you have enough, you'll share it with people who need it. And I really love that because it gets to the heart of what doTERRA is all about. We have these gifts, and as we look around, there's so many people who need what we have. And the more we have, the easier it is to give to those who need it. So that's our account walkthrough for tonight. I think I've shown you everything you need to know. At least I hope so. I'm curious, is anyone getting the promos of the month? Are you getting the BOGOs? Over the last couple of days, I hope you're following me. There should be an amazing BOGO on Friday morning. And what are you planning to use your oils for? What are you planning to use with your BOGOs? If you missed a BOGO day, please contact me right away or contact the coach that invited you to Oil Camp. Now, we talked about it briefly, but I'll post some more ideas for you folks. You just have to check in the comments. Thanks so much for being on, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.